it was just too much. So I talked to Key One, who is the alleged gunman on the freeway, right? I got
Mm-hmm.
close with him, very close with him, to the point in 3 months he he looked at me as a mother figure and somewhat of like a girlfriend, which is kind of weird. But hey, I got to keep my cover. I got to keep with what I'm doing. I knew that my time was running out. I knew that pretty soon the feds was gonna get involved because this is the state is taking too long. We taking too long on this shit. We gotta speed this up. So just so happened he got moved to a federal prison right in the middle of me talking to him. A private jet came, picked this man up, took him away. So I had to research, and find out where he was. He got sent to USP Atlanta. So he called me. He was like, "Man, I need you to pick up my stuff from Fannin County." So I'm like, "Man, this can't be that easy. Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, it was like, "You a PI, so therefore you got the authorization." I'm like, "Okay," because the whole time he knew what I did for a living. I didn't say what I was looking for, but he knew what I
Okay,
did.
hold on 1 second, Ash. You said a
Okay,
lot of words that caught my attention. You
go
said
ahead.
assignment and all. Hold on, what you mean assignment?
What we call hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When we call assignment is like if you're a private investigator, it's not a private detective. Like I'm not a retired detective that does. I'm not none of that. I'm not a detective. I'm not sworn in, nothing like that. But I have a license to be a private investigator. I can do private things like your husband cheating on your wife, or I can vouch to work for Dallas County when they have an overload of murder or crime investigations. So therefore, that's the assignment I was assigned was to get close to Key One, get as much information as you can. So therefore, we can go ahead and go at least forward with this to give this family some kind of sign that we are still working on this. So it doesn't go cold, and the feds don't come in and pick it up. So that's what I mean by assignment.
So hold
Um,
on.
Go
So
ahead.
you okay? So because it sounded like you was undercover. So was
No,
your
no, no, no.
role to be private? Like I never heard of a private investigator being asked to do that. So that's when like it seemed like it's a little deeper. Like how did you even come to the point for them to ask you to befriend Keywan?
Because I was being nosy. My boss is a sheriff of Dallas County, so I was being nosy, and I was complaining every day because he had me on little leg work shit. So I was like, let me do something like if I got a license to do this, let me do something big. I don't want to do this little small ass shit no more. It's boring. I'm falling asleep. So let me do something. I said, but I don't want to do no Negro stuff. Put me on some white people stuff like hostile terminations and money laundering and stuff like that. Um, he gave me a chance, but he knew that this was gonna be a challenge for me because he knew I was from Oak Cliff. So he did it on purpose, kinda, just to test me. Now, when you say undercover, no. Undercover comes when, say, for instance, if you hire me, which I think, Nikki, you already know this type of stuff. When if you hire
Mm-hmm.
me to spy, say, on your husband and put a tracker on his car, I can do that too. And then that's when I'm undercover. And my cover could get blown and I got to abandon the situation. With a person who's locked up, there's no undercover I need to be if he's willing to talk to me. He's willing to talk. So therefore, I don't need to be undercover. He's
But do he
turned
know?
up.
So let me ask you this: do he know you work for Dallas County right now?
Yeah, he knew the whole time. Yes, we were
Mm.
video call. He, that's what I'm saying. I got screenshots. I would be um kind of like how Marita seen me yesterday, or some days I just be posted up. He wouldn't know where I'm sitting. I'm saying, hey, I'm working. Yeah, I was working. He knew
Okay, so
who I was, so therefore to me it seems like number one, he one bless his heart, he has the mind of like a 12-year-old, and that's not his fault. He went through a lot, but also it's like he was tired, and he was like, I'm just ready to get this shit over with. Whatever come, I'm ready for it. That's what I got from him. So he said, can you go pick my stuff up from Fannin County? So in my head, I'm like, this too easy. Must be a setup. Something ain't right. Take your girlfriends that you got, like, that's been holding you down for a long time. Can they go get it? Can such and such, can they mail it to you? It was like, nah, I want you to go get it. Um, since I am a PI, I can show my license. I don't have to go through all the rigmarole. They came out after 3 hours with 2 bag loads of shit. And I'm like, oh, shit. What have I, really asked for? What have I got myself into? Me being nosy before I could even get out the parking lot. No, I did get out the parking lot because it's a racist town. So I stopped at the gas station. I ripped that shit open and I just started going through it. And I called my boss immediately and I said, oh, shit, like, I see some stuff. He was like, I know you do. I said, oh my God, I ain't planning on this. He was like, what you thought this was? Like a playground investigation? You thought you was gonna investigate some slides or some shit? So therefore, once I did that, I had to keep my cover with Key1 because immediately he called. He said, hey, did you ever go to Fannin County and pick up my stuff? I said, yeah, I did. He said, well, I need some phone numbers out of there. I was like, well, I'm kind of scared to open this stuff. I know I already opened it. It just, I had scattered it so much, I couldn't find them phone numbers. So finally, I found them. He wanted me to call different people on three-way, which I did. All of them are recorded. I kept telling him, I don't want to call these people because I wanted
See,
him.
that was throwing me off. Cause okay, so what you mean you had to keep your cover if he knew you was working with the police already?
No, I'm not no police. But
no, I'm talking about working with no, because you said the sheriff is your boss, right?
Yeah. What do you mean when I say I wanted to keep my cover?
Yeah.
Not covered as far as that. These people are in the free world. These people are close, maybe close to me. So these people on this list, I know their names. I know who these people are, a lot of them, and I just didn't want to hinder anybody else that's a coworker of mine, their investigation, because I might hear something on the phone, and now I got to turn it over to such and such, and that could possibly hinder me. So therefore, I would call different people on the phone for him. I would get cash apps for him. I would ask the Department of Dallas for like $100 to put on his books, things of that sort, so I can continue to talk to him. Once I began to read through the information, I wasn't. I was understanding, but I needed help. So I asked him one day. I said, "I seen you do an interview on this guy's channel named So Play. I seen you, up there. You was talking freely, like." You was laughing and playing and shit. Like, so do you trust
Okay, so
him?
hold on, because
Okay.
I'm not familiar with the Dallas sector like that. So Player is a YouTuber,
yeah,
a blogger.
For the Mo3 sector, yeah. So I was like, so you cool with him? He was like, yeah, that's my nigga. If you happen to talk to him, tell him I apologize for him having to back away from me because his family was getting all them threats and stuff. I never meant for that to happen. So I inboxed So Player right away and I said, hey, I have Key1 on the phone. He wants to apologize, say, he understands why he had da. So he said, oh, okay, cool. Tell the nigga we good. Hit me up sometime. So I said that. I got to thinking, okay, so y'all know each other very well. I want to stick with you. I want to stick with you because you have a rapport with this man. So after me and Key1 hung up, I contacted So Player through Instagram, same way I did y'all, through Instagram, and I was like, hey, do you think you can help me out with something? Because I really don't think this man did this stuff, and I really need to understand what these letters mean, what this I don't even want to say the letters, what this gang affiliation stuff means, because I really don't. He said, okay, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, but I'm going to tell you in code. Slowly send things to my phone, and I had to code the shit. He would do different lives, and he would tell me to listen in on it and listen who comes to the panel and pay attention. Exactly what I did. I took notes. I took notes of what everybody was saying. I got a chance to hear some recordings from other people on his other phone. So I got a lot of information from him. He was very helpful. I relayed some information to him too that could show him that, hey, I'm loyal, but you ain't getting this part of the information because it's something that you're not telling me. I kept wanting him
Good
to put.
question.
Go ahead.
So did So Player know you was affiliated with Dallas Sheriff Department?
Yeah, he wanted a job.
What?
Hold on. He wanted what?
Wanting a job is crazy.
Yes.
Oh no. Hold on. So when you say wanting a job, like he want to work for the police, is what you saying?